Alrighty, let's come to comfortable seat. Pains or injuries? Good. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10 and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Intermediate Advanced Lab. It is a level 2, level 3. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit upon some blocks and blankets, finding a comfortable cross-legged position. Palms face up, fingers come together in mudra. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. One more giant circle. Chin back toward the chest. Pause. And then taking the opposite direction. Chin back toward the chest again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor near the spine, and then extending the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting and turning the toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center. Switch them around. Inner rotations. And then center again, cross your shins again, opposite shin on top. Raise your arms up high and extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center again. Twist to your left. back to center. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up, other side. Back up again, keep your legs crossed with your hands rotating outwardly, slightly back behind you. Lift your chest, broaden, and take a gentle back bend here. Come back to neutral, arms up, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back to center, keep the left leg extended, right leg out to the side, and then let's twist to your left. Stay twisting to your left. Left arm overhead, and then side bend toward the right. Then square the torso over your right leg, right hand to your floor, left arm forward, and fold over the right leg. Take it back up to center, square back to the front, draw the right heel back. Left hand to your floor, right arm up, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold over your left leg. Draw back up to center, Skandasana. Step the right foot down. Left hand to grab the right ankle, side bend over your left leg, reach your right arm overhead. If you can find the left foot with your right hand for the connection of the bind, take the bind. Start to release, come back up, twist to the right. Release, square back to center, both legs forward, let the feet go wider this time, inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold to grab the inner feet. Draw back up, switch legs, right leg forward, left heel out to the side. Twist to the right. Stay twisting to the right, raise your right arm overhead, side bend over to your left. Release and square over your left leg. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold over your left leg. Take it back up, square back to center. Draw the left heel back. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take it back up. Skandasana, step the left foot down. Right hand, grab the left ankle. Side bend over your right leg. Left arm overhead. Either just extend or take the bind. Release, take it back up. Counter twist to your left. Square back. Both legs forward. This time go even wider. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean forward and stay suspended. With a neutral spine, arms extending forward, crown of the head reaching forward. Keep the torso. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl the hands forward just a little bit. Re-lengthen and deepen the fold. If you have a little bit more in you, walk your hands even further forward. Inhale, lengthen some more. Exhale, deepen the fold. Begin to walk it back in. Grab the inner thighs above the knees, soles of feet together, knees apart, and then let's butterfly your knees a little bit. Come back to center, draw the heels in closer, Baddha Konasana, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. You can press your elbows to your inner thighs for more hip opening. Take it back up, step the feet to the floor, windshield wiper. Next time you drop your knees to the right, stay there, sitting up tall, and start to twist to face the back. Right hand for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach your left hand further back, tractioning your left fingertips to the floor, and then bowing deeper as you twist. Walk it back in. Keep the legs as they are. Counter twist to your left. Release, back to center. Windshield wiper again, side to side. The next time you drop over to your left, stay there, sitting up tall. Start to twist to face the back of the room. Left hand for support. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crawl the right fingertips further and further back for your forward fold and twist. Release, walk it back in, keep your legs, and counter twist to the right. Center again, windshield wiper. And then come back to stillness in the middle, and then cross your shins, walk your hands forward for down dog. Come back to stillness. Walk your feet wide, about mat width. Walk your left hand to center and then a little bit closer so that you can take the right hand, grab the left ankle, and pull toward the left leg in the forward fold. Release that action a little bit. Right heel turns in 45 degrees for grounding. Raise your left leg up. Bind the right hand to left foot. Kick back and stack the hips, opening the hips to your left side. So allow the hips to stack as you point the left knee toward the sky, like a down dog split. And release. Walk it back to center. Readjust your footing. All right, and then this time, right hand comes in towards center, a little bit closer. Left hand grab the right ankle and pull toward the right leg. Release the action. Turn the left heel in 45 degrees for grounding. Raise your right leg up. Bind the left hand to right foot. And then as you stack your hips, opening the hips to the right, you're taking a forward fold in a down dog split with a bind. Start to release that action. Walk it back to your regular down dog. 3 tuck-toe up dogs. Inhale, come forward into your plank. Allow the hips to draw down as you lift your chest for your back bend. Exhale, take it back to down dog. 2 more times. Inhale forward. Hips draw down, lifting the chest for the back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale forward. Hips draw down, lifting the chest. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose and around. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step in, your right foot forward, warrior one. Cactus the arms, palms face forward. On the exhale, draw the arms in toward each other. Inhale, draw the arms as far back as you can, kissing shoulder blades. Exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, draw the arms back. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, draw back. Elbows in toward the ribs, palms face up. Take the back bend to look up. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior with your arms expanded in a V position. As you bow forward, let the fingertips reach up. All the way back up to warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. You can modify elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, left arm up. Extended side angle, left palm to face down, reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you. You may stay here for 3 more breaths. If you prefer to bind, you can wrap the right arm under to take your bind. Release the binds. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to tap the shin to modify, or the hand to the floor. Left arm up. Extended triangle. Left palm face down, reach forward. Half bind. Left arm up and behind you. Again, your choice, 3 breaths. Stay here in the half bound triangle, or you can take the full bind. So if you take the full bind, you can bend the right knee to first take the bind and then lengthen out the right leg. Begin to release. Inhale, come up. Reverse triangle. Hands to the floor, right foot. Stepping back, plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Belly lowers away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms for cobra if you want it. And gently release all the way down. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Down dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Cactus the arms, palms face forward. On the exhale, draw the arms in. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, open. Draw in. Inhale, open. Stay here. Elbows in toward the ribs. Palms flip to face up. Draw the shoulders back as you look up to the back bend. Devotional warrior modification. Arms are out in a V position. Reaching up as you bow the head down. All the way up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Extend the side angle, right palm to face down, reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you. You may stay here for 3 more breaths or taking the full bind. Left arm under to grab the other hand. Lift, lean back, and stack. Release. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle pose. Hand to top of the shin to modify. Hand to the floor for full pose. Right arm up. Extended triangle. Right arm forward. Palm facing down. Half bind. Right arm up and behind you. And again, your choice. Stay here in the half bind for 3. Or you can bend your left knee, taking a full bind in the side angle, and then lengthen out the left leg for bound triangle. Release. Inhale, come up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot back plank. Inhale, 1 breath. Exhale all the way down to your belly. 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. Full extension of your arms if you have that. All the way down, child's pose. Down dog. Dharma dog split. Right heel turns in 45 degrees. Right hand to grab the right ankle or step on the hand with the right heel. Then raise your left leg up. Stack the hips. You can keep your left leg extended or you can bend your left knee and point the left knee up toward the sky. So your choice. Full extension of the left leg or binding. Or bending. So this is your Dharma dog split. Raise your left leg back up. Release your hands. Release your foot. Down dog. Inhale. Raise your right leg up. 3-legged dog. Knee in toward the nose and round. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm and touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Left hand grabbing the right wrist. Extend. Side bend left. Back to center. Switch hands. Extend. Side bend right. Back to center. Wrap your hands back behind you. Interlace. Lift to gaze up. Bow forward devotional. Release your hands to the floor, supporting with your hands. I think I'm just going to call this Skandasana Vinyasa, where we're going to go into Skandasana squat, come forward into the lunge, back to the squat, forward into the lunge. So with your hands supporting, shift back into the Skandasana squat, then come forward into the deeper lunge 3 times. Shift back, Skandasana squat, shift forward, lunge, Skandasana squat. Shift forward lunge. This time, take it back to the Skandasana squat and stay there. With your hands, walk forward to a diagonal and forward fold. Now, as you forward fold and support with your hands, think about sinking the weight into your seat so that you can get a deeper right hamstring stretch, right inner thigh stretch. Then walk your hands in. If you can balance with your left heel down and free up your hands, hands together in prayer. If you can bind, Wrap the left arm around the left shin, right hand back behind you for the bind. Release your hands, Kundiyasana 2. As you step the right foot down, dig the right shoulder underneath your right knee. If you're not taking the full balance, you can just stay here and bow forward. If you're taking the balance, hands to the floor, kick your right leg out to side, chaturanga your arms, shift and balance. All right, step the left foot back down. Everyone, kick your right leg up. Three-legged dog, stepping. Your right foot forward, warrior one again. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, lobe up to right side. Left hand reaching forward, left arm parallel to floor, and reach your left fingertips forward and point the left toes back to get lengthy through your left side. Stay here or bind, left hand, left foot. Half Chapasana, or both hands to left foot, full Chapasana. Begin to release and step back, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Reach your fingertips back, reach your toes back, Shalabhasana, lift. Child's pose. Now, once you draw your seat toward the heels, walk your hands over to the right side. Right forearm comes down for support. Left fingertips keep reaching forward and to the right side, so you're getting more stretch into your left arm, left shoulder, left side ribs. If you want even more intensity into your shoulder, draw the left shoulder toward the floor. So sink the weight into your left shoulder. Walk it back to center and then gently take it to the other side. So walk your hands over to your left. Left forearm comes down. With your right fingertips, reach forward and even further to the left. And then getting the stretch into your right arm, right shoulder, right ribs. Once you feel pretty secure here, and if you want more intensity into your right shoulder, let the right shoulder descend a little bit more. Sink into the right shoulder. Begin to walk it back to center. Walk the hands in a kneeling position. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, broaden your shoulders, lift the chest, gently looking up. Release, reach your arms forward for a gentle rounding, and then take it back again. Wrap with the other thumb on top, broaden your shoulders, reach back, lift the chest. Release, arms forward just for a quick rounding, and then hands to the floor, down dog. All right, Dharma dog split. Left heel comes down 45 degrees. Left hand to grab the left ankle or step on the left hand with your left heel. Press your left heel down, raise your right leg up, and start to stack the hips in the Dharma dog split. You can keep the right leg fully extended, or you can bend your right knee and point the right knee up toward the sky. So continue to stack the hips in your down dog split. All right, starting to release. Step it back down to your down dog. Raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm to touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. Step your left foot forward, warrior one. Right hand, grabbing your left wrist, extend. Side bend to the right. Back to center, switch hands, extend. Side bend to your left. Back to center, wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Broaden, looking up, ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. All right, so these two are the classic options of ecstatic warrior and devotional warrior. Stay forward folding, releasing your hands to the floor. So these are the Skandasana vinyasas with the hands supporting. Shift back into the Skandasana squat. Shift forward into the deeper lunge. Shift back, Skandasana squat. Shift forward, deep lunge. Shift back, shift forward. This time, when you shift back, stay shifted back in your Skandasana, walking your hands forward, the Skandasana squat. Walk your hands forward to a diagonal and fold forward. Once you're secure, sink into the weight, into your left seat, so you're getting a deeper left hamstring stretch and inner thigh stretch. Then begin to walk your hands in. If you're able to support without your hands to the floor, take your hands together in prayer. If you're still on your right tiptoes, right, and you cannot draw the heel down, then keep your hands supporting here so you're nice and balanced. If you're going into your bind, take the bind. Release your hands, Kundiyasana 2. Step the left foot down. So the modified version is just to dig your left shoulder under, hands to the floor, and bow forward and work here. If you're going for the arm balance, hands to the floor. Kick your left leg out, chaturanga your arms. Stay here with your right foot down, or shift forward and pick up the right foot. Step the right foot back down. Everyone, kick your left leg up. Three-legged dog. Stepping your left foot forward. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Once you steady your balance, right palm facing down, reach your right arm forward, parallel to the floor, and then point the right toes back, so you're getting a very lengthy right side stretch. Extend, extend, extend. Then bend your right knee, reach back to grab the outside of the right foot with your right hand, half Chapasana. If your balance is good, both hands to your right foot, full Chapasana. Begin to release, step it back, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot back, plank. Lower all the way down. Again, reaching hands back, bend your knees, grab your feet. If grabbing your feet is not available for you, just repeat the Shalabhasana with your fingertips and your toes reaching back. When you're ready, inhale, lift. Release. Child's pose. Now this time, Once your seat draws toward the heels, left hand stays forward, threading the right arm underneath in your threading of the needle, but in a child's pose position. Press into your left hand, left up, switch sides, right hand forward. Thread the left arm underneath, left shoulder, left cheek to the floor as you twist in this child's pose position. Press into your right hand, lift back up, walk your hands in, kneeling position. Left hand to the floor, right arm up and overhead. Take the right arm back behind you into half bind and just stack. Release your right arm back up and overhead, coming back into stretch, and then release. Come up. Other side, right hand to the floor. Left arm overhead for the side stretch. Then left arm up and back behind you, half bind to stack. Re-extend the left arm overhead and stretch. And then come back to neutral. Walking hands forward, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee out, salve the right arm and catch. Kick it back up and flip the dog. Stay in the flip dog or Vashisthasana. Pick up the right foot. Right hand to knee, right hand to big toe if you have it, and extend. Flip it back, right leg up, three-legged dog. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Kick it back up. Fallen triangle. Now, this time, fallen triangle. Let's work toward like a really wide split. So the right leg, rather than going just straight to the side, make it go toward the front of the mat on the left-hand corner of the mat. So very wide fallen triangle if you can find it. Flip it back again. Right leg up, three-legged dog. Stepping the right foot forward, warrior one. Take the right hand to the outer left leg and flip your palm so that your fingers are grabbing the outer left leg. And then reach your left arm back. As you twist, reach back as well. So it's a back bend with a twist, with the resistance of the right hand. Then hook your left arm to the outer right knee, right hand behind you for half bind, twist deeper. For those of you with the extension and the shoulder mobility, to take the full bind. Go ahead and take the full bind. I no longer have it for many years. Margaret kind of lost it. She tried to work it back. All right, release. Come all the way up around. Reverse warrior. Half moon. This time, left arm forward, right arm forward. Arms are parallel to lift. Then revolved half moon, left hand down, square over hips, right arm up. Binding right hand to left foot. Extend, kick back. If you want the full balance, left hand to grab the outer right ankle, so it's a free hand balance. Seated spinal twist, hands to the floor. Left knee behind the right heel and gently take the seat down. Right hand behind you. Left arm up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Stay here 3 more breaths. Okundiyasana 1. Lift your feet. Hook the left arm to outer right leg. Shift, balance, and extend. Good, Bobby. You're almost there. All right. All right. Taking your feet back down. Square back to center. Counter twist to your left. If you have a tripod headstand to the left, go ahead and set up your tripod headstand to your left or to the back of the mat. All right. So for Simon, maybe you don't do the headstand. If you want to do a one-legged crow, right knee to right arm, left leg back works as well. That's kind of where you were going anyway. All right, let's break. Take it back. Warrior 1. Step the right foot down, rise up. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga dog, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in towards the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm and touch. Kick it back up, open up the hips, bend the left knee and flip. Feel free to stay here and flip dog or pick up the left foot, Vashisthasana, left hand to left knee, or yogic toe lock and extend. Flip it back when you're ready. Left leg up. Left knee comes into twist. Kick it back up. A very wide fallen triangle. Left leg out to side and really move the heel toward the corner of the mat and go wide. Flip it back again. Left leg up. Stepping left foot forward. Warrior 1. Take your left hand to wrap around and behind you so the fingers are grabbing the outer right leg for resistance. Reach your right arm up as you twist. Actively draw the left shoulder back and reach your right arm back in space. Then hooking your right arm to outer left leg for your twisted lunge. All right, so most of us are in a half bind here. If you have the shoulder mobility and the extension to take the full bind, right arm wraps to the outer left leg and under to grab the other hand. Starting to break. Inhale, release, all the way up and around, reverse warrior. Half moon, full moon. Right palm face down, reach forward. Raise your left arm to parallel your right, so that half moon becomes a full moon. Then revolved half moon, right hand comes to the floor, square up your hips, left arm up to twist. Revolve left hand bind to the right foot and kick back. Seated spinal twist. Right up, sorry. If you want a full balance, right hand to grab the left ankle, thank you. Now, if you want, seated spinal twist. Well, not if you want. You have to go to seated spinal twist. That's where we're going. There's not a choice. Left hand behind you, right arm is up. Inhale. Exhale. Twist your left. Yeah, I give you guys too much latitude. You can do whatever you want. No, you can't always do whatever you want. If you're taking Kuntiasana 1, go ahead and find your arm balance. You know what? You're going in the wrong direction. You have to twist to your left. Right arm to your outer left leg. That's right. And then you lift. That's right. Good. Now, if you don't want to expand your legs and want to keep them crossed and you can find the balance, just work on lifting your foot that way, right? So if you want to just keep your legs crossed and just work on that, so it's kind of like a variation of like a one-legged crow or something like that, or a rotated one-legged crow. All right, back to center, counter twist to the right. So your option to take a tripod headstand, supreme arm balance, or your one-legged crow, however you took the first one. All right, let's finish up. Coming back to the neutralizing twist. And then warrior 1, stepping your left foot forward and rise up. Open it up. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale 1 breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your feet forward towards your hands. Let the feet be wide, about mat width. And just hang forward for a couple of breaths. Bird of paradise. Bend both knees. Right hand to inside the right foot. Left arm up and behind you, half bind. Then thread the right arm under to take the full bind. Once you have the full bind, walk the left foot in toward the center line. You can do this bird of paradise in a full bind or half bind. Shift to your left foot, pick up the right, and standing here. If you have the extension of the leg, take it. Stay on the left leg, tree pose. Release your bind. Right foot, inner left leg. Steady your balance and take the arms up. Once you get to your tree, you can take whatever you want, work within your own time. Or you can work with me And just wrap the hands back behind you. Interlace. If you want to wrap the arms around your right knee and hug it in. If you choose, if you're hugging your right knee, you can rotate it. You can take the left arm to outer right leg, right hand behind you and twist. And again, if you have the extension and the shoulder rotation, to take a full bind in a rotated position. Left arm wraps around the right leg and then binds behind you. I'm nowhere near that, but I instruct it because there are students I have who have the extension in the shoulder rotation. I don't have it. Right? So basically it's almost like this. Rotate it behind you. All right, let's break. Step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Let's take a few breaths here in the forward fold. All right, then step the feet wide up on that twist. All right, other side. Bird of paradise. Bend both knees. Left hand to inside the left foot. Right arm up and behind you. Half bind. Thread it. The left arm underneath to take the full bind. Once you have that, walk your right foot in towards center. Then bend both knees. Shift the weight to your right foot and pick up the left. Once you steady your balance, if you have the extension of the left leg, take it. Then stay on the right leg, releasing for tree pose. Shove the left foot in the right leg. Arms up and out. And again, you have your options of whatever you took on the first side. Just repeat. If you're following me, wrapping your hands back behind you, interlace with the other thumb on top. So you should non-dominant interlace with your hands. If you're forward folding over your left leg, you can always bend your standing right knee, right, to accommodate for the balance and hug into your left leg. If you want to take the rotation, right arm to the left leg. Now you can take the hands back in prayer or half bind. If you have the full bind, in a rotated position. Right arm around the front of the left leg and around the leg to bind behind you. All right. Begin to break. Make your way back up to tree. And then stepping your left foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. And stay in the forward fold for a few breaths. And then to transition back to down dog, you have your choices of crow pose, take a few breaths, and then jump back, chaturanga dog, down dog, crow pose into a headstand, take a few breaths, and then timber back into chaturanga dog, down dog. Or just take yogic squat, take a few breaths, and walk it back. Your choice. Oops. You okay? That's okay. Take your time. Like that happens. All right, when you're ready to break, make your way back to down dog. Left leg up for crescent moon. Left leg up, stepping a left foot forward. Right knee comes down. Bhavya, crescent moon. All right, so once you set up, lunge forward, take extra padding as you need. Once you set up the base and you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. And again, your choice for the next 10 breaths or so, whatever you want. Stay in basic crescent moon, work with a modified position. If you want to bind the hands back behind you, take it back behind you. If you want to go sideways, left arm, left leg, right arm overhead, or take the left hand to the floor if you can reach down. You can go the opposite direction as well. If you're binding hand to foot for your mermaids, go ahead and work. Same hand, same foot, kick back, left arm up. So there's your mermaid one. Revolved mermaid one is opposite hand and foot. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot. Slip the foot to your elbow crease. Nice, so stay with the splits. The rest of us will start to break and work toward a split. So let's go through the preparation. So first going to half split, beginning to work on the hamstrings and ease our way into the split. Then step the left foot down, move your left foot further forward and lunge forward a little bit deeper. And shift back again into half split. The next time you come forward, it would be just sliding the left heel forward and the right knee back to work toward a split. So whenever you're ready, left heel forward, right knee back, and then just gently work your way in toward your version of a split. If you need blocks or blankets underneath your seat or your left leg, that will give you a little bit of support to ease your way down so that you don't feel so vulnerable. Always using your hands, whether you have the full split or working toward a full split, using your hands for support. Right? If you have a very easy, steady, stable split, you can take whatever you want, right? Arms up, you can free up your hands. Forward fold is the easier one. And then rotate it into an opposite hand and foot bind into the Vishvamittarasana bind. Two more breaths. All right, if you're working in your splits, start to make your way out. Gently slide the left foot back into the half split. Shift back forward into the lunge. Tuck the right toes under. Raise your left leg up. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. Stay here for down dog split. And just allow the left hamstrings to get a little bit of a release, and then also let the left hip get some space before you come into your pigeon. All right, raise your left leg back up, draw the left knee in for your pigeon, land the shin to the floor, measure out your pose, left thigh angles out 30 to 45 degrees, into right knee further back, untuck your toes, walk your hands back, elongate. Once you have a nice, steady, strong, stable pose here, you can make your way forward. You can stay on your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands. If you like your variations here in pigeon, feel free to take it. Otherwise, just stay in your passive pigeon. My simple variations could be just lifting your torso into a back bend. If you want to work with your mermaid binds again, same hand, same foot, kick back, left arm up, revolve position, left hand to right foot, rotating to your left, right arm up. Mermaid 2, slip that foot to your elbow crease. I don't think you've done that for a while, right? Full lotus is a twist like that. I think that's why I haven't seen it in a while. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's make your way back up. Let's do double pigeon or ankles to knees. So lift the torso. Let the left seat come down. Move your left heel further forward. The shin is about parallel to front of the mat and flex your left foot. Then swing the right leg forward and then center your seat because you're already off to left side. Once you center your seat, then it's the right ankle on top of the left knee. Make any final adjustments. So your shins should line up one over the other, and it's the right ankle on top of the left knee. Flex both feet, hands supporting, sitting up tall. Bhavya, flex your top foot a little bit more actively. Even if the knee is higher, that's okay. Once you flex your foot and your hands are supporting, then you can start to work that knee down. There you go. Got it. All right, so you always want the ankle to be on top of the top ankle to be on top of the bottom knee, right? You don't want the foot to be like in the knee crease, right? You want to be on top of the knee. And then you can properly flex your ankle. Even if your knee is higher, right? And we don't have the hip flexors mobility, that's okay. Once you're supporting, if you have a lengthy spine, then start to think about letting that top knee rotate outwardly and down toward the left ankle. You only go as far as your hip flexors allow you to, right? And so in time, you hope to maybe build a little bit more range. But if you're just starting out and you have really tight hip flexors, right, you may not go very far, and that is fine. It is intense enough, right? So you don't have to really, really torture yourself in this one. Right? Just note that when we work too strongly on flexibility poses, the muscles tend to tense up and you lose actually range of motion because your muscles tense up. So you want to find that balance between effort and ease, right? So you want to ease into it and really feel for that stretch or whatever you're trying to do, but not to the point that you're stressing out about it, right? Because your body will react. And then you notice that once you kind of find that point and you kind of hang out a little bit, after a few breaths, it might start to ease up a little bit and you get a little bit more. So be patient with flexibility. All right, let's start to ease out. Supporting the right leg, step it forward. Support the left leg, step it forward. Extend, and then flex and point a whole bunch of times to neutralize your ankles and your knees. All right, then maybe you might even want to go side to side. All right, it does get kind of intense if you have tight hip flexors. All right, let's break. Let's come back through pigeon. So left heel comes back in, right leg swings back, and make your way back to your down dog. All right, second side, right leg up. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon, left knee comes down. Extra padding as you need. Once you lunge forward and have a good lunge and hip opening, when you're ready and quad stretch, arms up. And once you sink in for a few breaths, if you have options, take whatever you want, right? Or you're following me into the heart opener with the binds back behind you. You can side bend, right arm, right leg, left arm overhead. If you have the extension, right hand to the floor, you can always use your hand to a block, right? You can go the opposite direction. If you're taking your mermaid binds, same hand, same foot, left hand to grab the outside of the foot, kick back and slightly to your left, and then right arm up and back. Revolved mermaid one, right hand to grab the inside of the left foot, kick back, rotate, and raise your left arm up for the back bend. Mermaid two, grabbing the inside of the foot, slip the foot to your elbow crease, and maybe bind. All right, let's work toward the split through the preparation. So take into half split, stack your hips over your left knee, flex your right foot, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold, working into your right hamstrings. Then step the right foot down, walk the right foot forward a few inches and lunge forward a little bit more deeply. Shift it back to your half split once again. And then the next time you move forward, be light on the right heel and gently slide the right heel forward, and then the left knee back, right heel forward, left knee back, and then gently make your way into your split. And again, if you have blocks or blankets to help you support, you can sit on the block of the blanket, or the prop can go underneath your right hamstrings, right? So there are different ways of doing this, however works for you. And if all of this is easy and you can free up your hands, you can take your options. Arms up, forward fold, twisting. All right, if you're in your split, start to make your way out. So gently drag the right foot back until you get to half split. Then step the right foot back into your lunge. Ground your palms. Right leg kicks up. Open up the hips and bend the right knee. Stay here. So allowing the right hamstrings to release a little bit in a shortened state in this bent knee position. Allowing the hips to open to the right space before you take into compression in your pigeon. All right, re-extend the right leg. Draw that right knee in, land that shin to the floor for your pigeon. Measure out the pose, and then make your way forward. And if you're working through variations, repeat. I have to say, I particularly like this back bend in pigeon. This feels different to me than everything else, and it feels really good for my body. So I highly recommend it. If you're taking other options, feel free. Alrighty, let's work on ankles to knee. Take the right seat down, move the right heel forward a little bit so that the shin becomes parallel to the front of the mat, and start flexing your right foot here. Swing the left leg around. Before you do anything else, center your seat. All right, then left ankle on top of the right knee. All right, so make sure you have enough clearance so that you can properly flex your left foot. Your shins should be roughly lined up one over the other. Hand support, sitting up tall. Once you have all that stabilizing structure, then you start to work on depth, right? Thinking about the top knee, left knee, working downwards toward the right ankle, making sure that the left ankle is properly flexing even on both sides, and the ankle is lined up over the right knee. Two more breaths. Alrighty, starting to support the left leg, extend forward, support the right leg, extend forward. Hands to either side, flex and point, and everyone go side to side. All right, so flexing and pointing is really for the knees and the ankles, and then side to side is really for the hips, right? All right, let's come back. Draw the right heel in, left leg back, swing it back through pigeon for the down dog, and then walk it out side to side. All right, once you're feeling good, when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands, gently take the seat down once again, and then lowering onto your back. Recline twisting, left knee stays in, right leg goes out. Left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, and twist to the right. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, and twist to the other direction. Back to center again, hugging both knees in, even out. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana. Find a relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside. Let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side, coming up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Non-domination on top, reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine and shoulders broad, breath deep. Let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. See you next time.